The fourth thing I want to tell you is that you won't always be ecstatic that you have just had a baby. This is the baby blues. I had the baby blues and it was quite hard. I think for me, it was partially because I was so tired. I don't operate very well if I'm tired. I'm not very friendly if I'm tired. And I don't really have much patience. So plus the fact that you may be trying to get to grips with breastfeeding, you're then up how many times a night to feed the baby, you're then changing dirty nappies. Some of us are veterans and some of us aren't. You know, you're understanding your child. You think that when your child comes out, you're gonna know exactly what they want. You're not. Sometimes you're gonna have to try it. Okay, is the nappy okay? Okay, do they need feeding? Okay, do you wanna just be cuddled or do I need to bounce you? Or, you know, there's all kinds of things that you're trying to learn and it gets you down. You start feeling like, this is supposed to be easy. I'm supposed to be bouncing off the walls with energy. The fact that I've just had a child, that is not always the reality. You know, it's a massive life change, especially when you've just had your first child. You know, you don't really know what to expect and sometimes it can be a bit of a culture shock. Sometimes you don't get as much help as you would like to have had and, you know, you're thinking about the fact that you've not done any washing and, you know, you've not really been cooking or, you know, there's all kinds of things that are going on in your head and it can make it hard to get through day to day. Another thing I would say is when I just had my baby boy, it was also a different kind of baby blues. I knew what to expect, but I realized that because I had a toddler, my daughter was actually 17, nearly 18 months when my son was born, and she was very active, so I wasn't getting much sleep at night. And then I was up all day with her, and it's like, you know, you really full-on toddlers want to be entertained, they want to be looked after. You're trying to look after the baby and then look after the toddler, and it's just really quite difficult because it's taken a lot away from you. You know, it's not really about you. It's not about you and your husband or you and your partner or anyone else. It's just about your children. And that can be draining. My best piece of advice if you're having baby blues is to talk to someone. Talk to another mother, maybe someone who's had a child recently, because sometimes when people have had children a few years back, they don't remember this. They don't remember everything that they went through, probably because, you know, they want us to keep procreating. God wants us to procreate, so he's gonna make you forget, so you have more. But I would just say, you know, talk to someone who's been through it recently. They can probably relate to every single thing you are going through. And if not, they can empathize or give you advice to make you feel good. I'd say also take some me time, have a nice bath, even if it's just for an hour, have an extra long nap. That is good. I mean, if you can get someone to watch the baby for an hour, usually they feed for like in between 2 hours. So take some time, paint your nails, brush your hair. I don't know, whatever it is, make sure you keep up your self-care and that you're doing things to keep yourself positive. Sometimes go out. You know, people say don't go out for the first 6 months with your children. Well, I can tell you I broke that both times. But go for a walk, get some fresh air, you know. Have visitors, but not too many and not for too long. But do different things to keep your spirits up. Another thing I would say is go on Instagram, have a look at all the different mums, watch YouTube, you know, watch inspiring things. Just get something, find something for you that makes you happy and then do that continuously. But do not close up and shut up about it, because it can result in postnatal depression and it can result in you feeling very low, very lonely, having bad thoughts, and you know, it's just important that you just share it. Also, just ask the people around you to research about postnatal depression. It is so important. Ask them to know the signs, because sometimes we don't admit it ourselves and we don't see it in ourselves, but you need others to look at you and know, right, this is not right, we need to take action, or what can I do to help you, or just to jump in and do little things. So ask those around you to research, to know exactly what your behaviours are like and to make sure that you are looked after.